that ruling by Justice Hellen Wasilwa over the impending jail term that was handed to the 7 doctors union officials. Well, she has suspended that for the 3rd time and has given the union and other stakeholders to get onto the table and has given them 7 days to come up with an amicable solution. Now, this is what she had to say earlier on.
The duty of this court in the long run is to find a solution to the problem. Are you getting me? Yes. So the duty of this court in the long run is to find a solution to the problem. I'm now seeing interventions, albeit a little bit late, from the Secretary General of KOTU, whom I also hold in high respect, being the senior-most trade unionist in this country as the Secretary General, and also seeing the Kenya Human Rights Commission coming in, also too late, because as the Kenya Human Rights Commission, you're also supposed to ensure that human rights are adhered to. But we have been sitting back and doing nothing also up to today when you are appearing at the last moment. I know that the image of the court is also at stake, and the court cannot be taken for granted forever. It must ultimately put its word and stamp its feet and finish off this case, because a case must come to an end. We cannot let it continue forever. But the intervention that I'm seeing today is a very welcome intervention from the Secretary General of KOTU and the Human Rights Commission. And I believe there could be other interventions that could really resolve this problem, which interventions have not yet come. And therefore, I'll still exercise my discretion. The ruling is ready and I want to read it. But exercising my discretion, I'll want to give these interventions a chance. The new interventions that are coming in today, I'll want to give them a chance. And therefore, these are my directions. That a meeting will be convened under the leadership of the Secretary General of KOTU, Mr. Francis Atwoli, can be co-chaired by the Kenya Human Rights Commission. And I want this meeting to include the following parties: the Council of Governors, the Attorney General, the Kenya Medical Practitioners and Dentists Union, Ministry of Finance, Ministry of Labor, SRC, and my directions are that this meeting must be held as soon as possible, as soon as yesterday. Mr. Atwoli, you have said that you never lose. I hope you not lose this battle, because I'm entrusting this issue to your hands to resolve it and report back to this court within 7 days, as you have asked. I want to say that we cannot have the entire Kenya Medical Practitioners and Dentists Union officials in this meeting, which means that every organization that I've mentioned will be able to bring 2 or 3 people at most on the table. Only 2 or 3 on the table to talk. Because when you have the whole group like they are standing in court, they cannot negotiate. Negotiations cannot go on with everybody present. There must be a few people who will be able to talk on behalf of the rest.
Madam, I'm agreeing that you include the Federation of Kenya Employers. Thank you.
FKE. So the people I'm putting on the table from this moment, because I've been invited into it, I've been asking for an invitation. I've not been invited. Today I've been invited to try and resolve this issue. KOTU, Kenya Human Rights Commission, the government agencies.
It's Kenya National.
Kenya National?
There is Kenya National Commission on Human Rights.
Kenya National Commission on Human Rights. So which one is yours?
Kenya National Commission on Human Rights.
Kenya National Commission on Human Rights, the Council of Governors, the Attorney General, the union officials, the Ministry for Finance, FKE, SRC. Who else have I left out? I think Public Service Commission. Those are the agencies I've stated who will be included in this meeting, and I'm talking and I'm saying who is going to be present. Those officials I'm saying, the Ministry of Health is under the Public Service Commission. So if the Public Service Commission is there, the Ministry of Health is there. And the AG is there, the Ministry of Health is there. The AG is standing in for all of them. So all this will come in, and I've said 7 days. If Mr. Atwoli will let me down, I'm extending this job to you. I'll proceed because the ruling is ready and deliver my ruling on Monday, the 13th of February. So we mentioned this matter on 13th of February. The sentence is further suspended, and don't take this court for granted thinking that suspension is cowardice. It is not. This court has wide powers, but it's also exercising these powers with mercy and justice. So don't take it for granted. By 13th of February, if there is no solution, the court will make its statement. And that is the order of this court.